There was another thing. Like, you know the Epic movie, right? How we were a big fan. You weren't really part of the friend group then. But Liam, I, and Hayden were like really big fans of it when we were younger. You watched it, right? It was like Drake film.
I know what epic film is. I just don't know if I've seen it.
Oh,
because there are a lot of movies like that, like that's the superhero one and stuff. And I don't remember if I've seen epic.
There's some people that hate it, and I can understand it because it's like really stupid comedy. But like, I think the deal with it is, it's just a really funny movie to watch when you're in the process of becoming mature and more of an adult.
Or it's just if you like really dumb slapstick comedy.
Well,
no.
Slapstick. Give me a definition of slapstick comedy.
Jared, give them the definition of slapstick comedy.
I have no clue what slapstick comedy is, and you're looking it up anyway. So.
No, I'm not.
Because I wouldn't call it slapstick if slapstick has
I'm
nothing.
not making you buy time for me, Jared. I'm not doing that. That's crazy. I'm not buying time right now. It's probably. Oh, okay. Slapstick comedy is primarily a physical kind of comedy based around like falling and mild comic violence,
Yeah,
smacks in the head, pokes in the eye, people falling down. It's often thought as low comedy.
It's the initial like startup of comedy.
Yeah.
From Black and White, Charlie, whatever his name
Literally,
is.
that's what I'm looking at. Yeah. Charlie Chaplin.
But yeah, it's not like that. It's more like just overly inappropriate adult comedy, right? That's not actually funny to adults unless you're like you got like a really immature fucking big brain, right?
Yeah.
That's why I think it's more funny when we were younger when we watched it. But if we watched it now, it would be not as funny. It would be more like cringe based.
Probably.
And that's why I can understand why people probably would hate it, or do hate it because of that fact. That's like more of a show, more of a film that's like for adults, but in a sense it's really for younger people because they're going to actually find that comedy funny because they're less mature.
That's sad. I can't think of the last good movie I saw in the theaters.
Well, it's been a while since we've been going to the theater. Well, it hasn't been a while, but like we haven't gone to the theaters as often.
Well, we've gone back to them, and it's just like the last two movies were just not as good.
What movies did we watch?
We've watched
Mortal Kombat.
Godzilla vs Kong, Mortal Kombat.
Alright, yeah. Godzilla vs Kong was good, but like wasn't as good as the Kong one. Kong Skull
Which I
Island.
really want to see because apparently it is quite good.
Yeah.
Oh, you haven't seen Skull Island?
Not yet, no.
Wow.
Jared, you really need to go get the flippers so you can swim.
Nah, I don't want to go to the ocean.
Don't be a bitch. It's not that
What do
scary.
you do?
No, I'm just going down so I can get some iron so I can make an anvil.
Oh, sorry. But yeah, just do it.
Well, go and get some flippers.
Yeah.
Well, that would be pretty fun.
Because like you can die and then just spawn back in the house with the flippers. That is if the flippers are actually down there.
I mean, I did have a recall potion, but I did just put it in my chest.
Nice. But yeah, like Kong vs Godzilla was pretty good.
Yeah, it was okay.
But there are a few plot holes and stuff, you know.
Plot holes?
And like it wasn't a really good movie, you know.
I wouldn't say plot holes, more just like
there are plot holes. In
what were the
movie.
plot holes?
Some of the characters didn't get explained. There are too many. Like there are too.
Oh yeah, that's what I mean. Like there was just too many characters and like
there are too many human characters.
it was kind of just like adding too much in a single film. Like they were adding like the whole underworld or whatever it's called, where like Kong came from and stuff like that. I don't know. I just thought that was kind of stupid.
Yeah, like otherwise, because before that, the last movie I saw in theaters was, which a lot of people either you saw Sonic or Birds of Prey, and I saw Sonic, which is a better movie than Birds of Prey.
Oh, I love Sonic. I thought it was a really good movie for what it was.
But it's still not a good movie.
A good what?
It's still not a good movie.
I think it was pretty good. I thought they did pretty well for a film that is literally revolved around a real life person trying to act.
Watch
like
Hop. It's the same actor.
Oh yeah, that actor
same
does all the
shit.
shit though. He does his own.
It's the same actor.
It's because he's only good at those fucking performances where he talks and everything. He's secretly crazy. He's a secretly crazy
Probably.
man.
But no, look, like Sonic had a lot of things going wrong with it. So,
What didn't you like about it?
the third act is just
Oh yeah, I didn't like the action with the third.
No,
act.
it wasn't just the action. It was just everything about the third
Well, I
act.
personally thought the action was just poorly done.
There was some of the characters they introduced near the end of the movie.
What characters do they add?
The sister-in-law or whatever. just an annoying character.
Don't remember.
And her daughter gave Sonic new running shoes.
Don't remember.
Okay, well that lucky you. But just that and just like the townspeople, you know, the classic Spider-Man 1, or the townspeople come out on the bridge just like, you mess with New York, you mess with all
I vaguely
of
remember
us.
that. It was like it was like them all crowding around Sonic and like going against Dr. Robotnik.
Which,
Real
by the way,
cringy shit.
it was super cringy, and I don't have a problem with it. My problem with it is Jim Carrey's character, Dr. Robotnik, sits there for 10 minutes doing nothing. Like, if you think about it realistically, he would have been like, I don't care, and just shot Sonic and flew off.
He would have shot like the entire town.
Yeah, but he literally waits until Sonic gets up. He doesn't do anything then. And he
But that's
waits
where you got to think. Oh, it's a kids movie.
No,
Okay.
you can fix those problems. You can block those better.
There's things that just kind of block out because like it's a kids movie.
It's just a really messy third act, whereas the first two acts, they're okay. You know? The next movie I'm most excited for, that I can think of off the top of my head, has to be the Suicide Squad movie.
And Free Guy.
And Free Guy.
And The Green Knight.
That's more of a you thing.
Yeah, 84 movies, baby. Like I love.
I don't know what this Green Knight movie is.
Oh, you wouldn't know.
Yeah,
it's
no,
like
no,
it's an art house film.
Free Guy will be good.
Free Guy, but like, have you seen the Netflix film with Adam Sandler? It's called like
No.
Something Jam. That's a really good movie, and it's really good because it's really good because they do what they intended really well, and it's basically where it's this constant anxiety, and you just feel stressed watching the entire movie because there's no like standstill of action. Like there's always something that's going wrong, and there's always something that the
Girl, don't say any more because otherwise I won't get that same feeling of anxiety.
Oh, you will, trust me.
Like, I'll watch it eventually. It's just on my forever growing list of
Did you
things
ever-
to watch.
Did you ever hear about The Irishman on Netflix? That like really long 3.5 maybe.
Yeah, I haven't seen any effective things about it.
I watched it. I thought it was pretty good.
I want to watch it again. It's on my long list of things I'll go watch one day.
It's one of those. It's very similar to like whatever that other movie that's revolved around a gangster, like a mob.
Well, we got 3 weeks on the couch. So why don't we all talk about what anime we watched recently? Starting with Mr. Jar Jar, who hasn't spoken much.
This morning I watched My Hero, the new episode.
Oh,
Are you watching it in sub or dub?
Sub.
Yeah.
It's only coming out in sub.
Yeah.
It's in dub as well, actually.
Oh, it's coming out in sub and dub.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's like
Oh.
4 episodes or 5 episodes.
I mean, I've got my settings auto selected to dub, so I mean, I'm surprised I hasn't just played it in dub.
Well, that's because the dub is still 5 episodes behind, like it normally is.
Mm-hmm.
So what else are you watching other than My Hero?
Saturday I watched Song of Slime. No. Song of Spider, so what? That's it.
Yeah, I don't know if I touched that or not.
I mean, yeah, the last few episodes have been pretty fucking shit, I'm not gonna lie. The CGI is getting worse by the day.
By worse, you mean just more constant?
Yes, the main character is almost entirely CGI now.
Oh, what, it wasn't initially?
I mean, she's always CGI in most sequences, but like in some of like when she's talking new sequences, it's usually like a little bit CGI, but not too CGI. But now it's just like, yeah, she's a CGI spider with like anime eyes.
I think it's just because CGI doesn't work very well in anime because anime is like a specific art style where CGI just...
Yeah, exactly.
I have to agree but disagree. I think CGI works really well sometimes in anime.
Well, like what?
Backgrounds.
Oh yeah, okay, I guess, but like a main characters will look dreadful.
There's
Unless they're doing it for a specific style. Like for example, Dorohedoro, which is on Netflix, and it's a really quirky, weird anime, but I really liked it, and it was all CGI.
But no, they're like CGI for backgrounds, and like sometimes CGI does look really good for not like a main character, but like some crazy character that they don't exactly want to sit there and draw for so many frames or whatever.
Yeah.
I can't think of a good example, but no, CGI backgrounds like they were used very well in the Promised Neverland because both Finn and I didn't realize they're CGI until I found out from a fact thing.
Yeah.
And then when you rewatch it, like, oh my god, they are.
I just can't wait till you finish Promised Neverland Season 2, Alan.
Well, I have to start it.
Yeah, I want to talk to you about it.
I started it, but I'm up to like episode 3 and then I forgot about it.
And there are
That's
times,
fine, that's perfectly fine, Jared.
like, CGI can really ruin a show, but there are times, like in Season 3, of Attack on Titan where you just put up with the CGI because the rest
Yeah.
of it is just
Season
awesome. We're not talking about that because that's where they really drop the ball.
Oh right, yeah, season 3.
Season 3, the only Titan is the Colossal Titan. That's because he's just massive.
Colossal Titan and the other Titan, the really, really big one that's bigger than the Colossal Titan. That has like his face all schemed up.
What do you want about?
Season 3.
There's no Titan bigger than the Colossal Titan.
Yes, there is.
What about the father Titan dude that
Yeah.
turns into that worm thing that drags his face across?
Oh,
the
that thing. That's
Yeah.
what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The old Titan was drawn and Titan was CG.
Oh yeah, he was drawn when he was on the ground, I think, but it was CG when he lifted his head.
Yeah, like that was fine, actually.
Yeah.
But and the
Yeah, I
Colossal
didn't
Titan,
know the difference. Yeah.
the only time, like, because the Colossal Titan was originally drawn in the first season, I can't remember if he was in the second season, and it looked so good in that opening.
No, he was CG in the second season
Okay.
because I watched it with some of my dad.
Right. Well, the second that first shot in the whole show with the Colossal Titan just looks so good, and they did such a good job.
Yeah.
But like otherwise you can put up with like one character being CG, while you have this awesomely drawn
Yeah,
between the other Titans.
but it sucks when all the Titans are CG.
Except the Colossal Titan, like in the new show, for whatever reason, he became the only Titan to be
Not
CG.
CG. Not
yeah,
CG.
and then now he's the only Titan not CG.
It's only because he's the only Titan that hasn't been that active.
Well, yeah.
He's also the biggest Titan, so I'm surprised they haven't just gone, you know what, fuck it, CGI.
Well, that's because so far that I've watched, he's only in that one episode.
He's only in that scene where like there's no other characters to try and
Wait,
scare
Sam, do you want to get
audience.
some flippers?
No, that's all you, buddy.
Oh, why don't you want to go to the ocean?
We're
Huh?
all playing Terraria.
What's wrong with the ocean,
I'm
guys?
sitting here talking.
What's wrong with the ocean?
Like, become sex Subnautica.
I mean,
You gotta play that. It's so fun.
I
Did you ever
played
finish?
it.
Did you ever finish Subnautica, Joe?
I barely played it.
Oh, really? I thought you've played a ton.
No, I played on creative mode for 2 seconds, went, oh, I fucking hate the ocean, and then stopped playing it.
Oh, really? I played it and I finished it and I loved it. I've been trying to find another game that's like it and it's grounded,
God
but
damn it.
I'm gonna play grounded probably like
You
on the channel.
really did not luck. I can't say the word. You really messed up here. You got 2 Eaters of Souls after you.
What the fuck are Edo Souls? And a Demon Eye?
Bad. Yeah, that's what they
They
are.
kind of fuck you up.
You should have waited until daytime.
Sure, could have. I mean, it wouldn't have saved him from the Soul Eaters.
I know, but at least you would have been able to see where you're going.
I definitely could have jumped that gap, but
But no, if
I was like, you know what, let's go back home, and then I did.
yeah. I can laugh at scary movies. Like, I don't get
Like the
scared.
Nun.
Just
Did you watch that with us, the Nun?
yes, I've seen
That
it
was
right beside
hilarious.
you. And that's the only time I've been scared in movies because you kept scaring
Oh
me.
yeah, I remember that now. That was
Because the
good.
movie wasn't
Oh,
scary.
now you know how I felt when you tapped me in the back when we went and watched it.
That's right. Oh, that was such perfect timing. Finn didn't have perfect timing. You just did it out of nowhere. You just be like, hey, and I'm like, oh shit.
I try to time it with jump scares or whenever it was like a really
Yeah.
standstill sound to see.
Like, the movie itself
Yeah, I felt it coming. I knew one of you would touch, like, just tap me on the back because I was like, oh fuck, they're behind me. They're gonna mess with me so many times in a row. And guess what? You messed with me once, and that was it. I was like, oh.
Like, that fucked you up enough for you to remember though.
Exactly. I was just like, when are they gonna do it? Oh, they're gonna do it soon.
Yeah.
And then the movie
See, I
finished. I was like, you guys are assholes.
I waited till you were like nice palm. You know, you weren't thinking about it anymore. And then I did it. And then for the rest of the movie, you were waiting for it to happen again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, back to my thing. Like, yeah, scary movies, I can laugh through. I don't get scared because, you know, I just know everything.
It depends what it is for me.
I guess. But scary games, on the other hand, I become like a total bitch.
Yeah,
I'm just like, scary games are different because you're
because you're actually playing.
yeah, you're in the game sort of thing, which makes sense why my mom preferred me to watch like. She wouldn't mind if I watched an MA15+ movie, but she wouldn't want me playing a game because you know. And now to me it makes sense because like you're in the game, you're doing those things.
Yeah.
Sort of thing. But yeah, scary games. I'm just like Subnautica. I'm not super scared of the ocean. Like it.
You don't like it?
I'm not scared. Like I'd go, but like I'm always wary of sharks. Obviously.
I hate the issue. I don't want to touch it.
Like, you know, I'm always gonna be aware of that shit. But, like playing that game, it was just so scary. Especially because I always turn on my lights and I played it at night. I
Yeah.
started doing full scary games and I just always shit myself.
The game isn't. The game gets scary once you go to like 500 meters or below a deep level because there's not much threat. when you're in the like 20-meter area.
Yeah.
Like the only threats you really come against are like the little barracuda shark dudes that live in the seaweedy kind of areas, but they like attack you rarely. And then there's also the
Jared's about to die.
Jade, you're getting fucked.
You really just had to open that door, didn't you?
But then there's also like the guys that live in the caves, and if you if you go near them, they'll like wake up and then they just suicide bomb you.
Wow, that has a boomerang.
Then, like, I might go back and try and play Subnautica.